Well, it's been a while since we've been in Scrap Mechanic, and today I have a special little plane for you guys. I've been watching a lot of World War II stuff, and I got the idea of, hey, why not make a bomber plane? I also got the idea from SNipEz Gaming, so thank you to them. They have a fantastic channel if you guys definitely want to go check them out. They have some amazing and funny content. So here is the plane that I made. You know, it's definitely the best one I've made so far. The other one is right there, kind of flipped upside down. I'll show you my very first attempt at a plane. Again, not the greatest. It didn't really work. I wanted to kind of figure out how I wanted the design to work. That's basically like what this was. I didn't even paint it or anything because it's really just a rough guess about, you know, what can I do to make the plane look better and stuff like that. And my second plane looks like this. So it actually is a very complicated plane. If we use our little thing, you can see how much is really going on. And some stuff actually isn't even happening. So it's a very complicated little thing here. But it's also very simple at the same time. There's one thing that I got to do that I just now thought of. We need to turn this baby up a little bit. So how about we hop into our seat? Here we go. So what you can do is, number one, we'll turn these babies on. Yeah, let's go first person. It feels just like you're in like a old-timey plane, you know? I don't know what you call those kind of planes, but yeah, so that's basically what that is. So you have these going. If we hit, let's zoom out a little bit. If we hit 3, you can see under here, the bomb doors open. Yay! There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. You just see those things going away over there. It's really weird, like they slow down when I'm right here. That's really weird. If we hit number 2, watch the wheels. The wheels retract. You know, so when we're in flight, there we go. If we hit 9, yes, I don't know why 9 is so high up, but it is. It kind of takes us. I need to make it to where I can actually steer it a little bit, so I can like turn onto this runway if I wanted to. But the main thing is the flying. How about we get onto the flying? So let's move it on to the runway over here. And we're going to add in some bombs. And we're going to go try to bomb a target across the way. I'm not even sure what the target's going to be yet. So to get up on the back, we jump on these things. The reason these things are here are, 1, because they look kind of badass. And 2, for weight distribution, the back end is wanting, it's a lot lighter than the front. So it's obviously wanting to kind of push itself forward. And these here are just there to keep them held down. So what do we want to use for our bombs? I'm thinking maybe we go into the little inventory here. I'm thinking maybe these staircase steps might be a pretty good bomb. You know, they're not the best thing in the world to look like a bomb, but you guys get the idea of having several is what the whole point is. Just kind of put these here. Just keep deleting them. And we're going to have 3 bombs. Just like that. Now we have 3 bombs set, ready to go. Let's kind of spread them out a little bit. Nope, you guys spread out. You stop it. No, cooperate. There we go. Alright, so now what we have to do is just climb into our little pilot seat. So, number 1 gets our rotors going. Again, those don't really do anything. Those are just there because they look badass. 2 drops our wheels, or raises them up, I guess. 3 would drop the bombs. We don't want to do that yet. 4 takes us up. And 6 will take us forward. And then we want to hit 2. The wheels retract. And our plane is off. If I just keep holding forward, you're going to see the back end a little bit start to come up. And that's one of the good things about this plane is that it kind of forces it to go forward. So we're kind of just going here. And what this will do here is we'll kind of steady us out. And we're just going to keep cruising to altitude. Let's kind of zoom in a little bit. Here's what everything looks like from the cockpit. You can see everything kind of happening there. So we need to balance this out. There we go. See, now we're at a nice, smooth little flying pace. Again, this plane looks pretty badass. You know, it looks very stealthy, like a stealth bomber. That's what we could call this, is the stealth bomber. Alright, so there is one thing that this plane does not do very well, is turn. I couldn't really figure out how to get the turning to work. Those engines you see, or jets you see on the side of the wings, actually don't really do anything. I don't really have enough spots for them. Alright, we're going to drop the bombs right above the gray area right there. Alright, let's get ready to hit 3. And in 3, 2, 1. Dropping the bombs. Zoom. And let's see where they hit. Are they? I don't think they're going to. Yeah, they didn't hit anywhere close. But you can kind of see them Yeah, they blew up, technically. And close that, and now we're off. And now, from here, we just kind of relax and fly away. Now, this thing probably took me a good 2 to 3 hours to make. Not because it's a very complicated plane, but just trying to get the design first was the hard part. You know, just trying to find that design that you like. Because I wanted to go kind of like retro style, but also like modern at the same time, which is not very easy to do. So I was really trying to like balance out those two. Land it. We need 6. And we're just going to drop it out of the sky. Bang. Perfect landing. So again, to turn it around, we don't really have that ability. I never really thought about that until like 10 minutes ago, so that's why it doesn't have it. But again, just look at this thing. It's very stealthy. I like the gray look. I didn't want to go matte black. I wanted to go with like the more gray. But I really like how this looks. Originally, I had a lot of red on this as well, but I kind of got rid of it. I like the stealthy look to it. But again, the thing flies very, very smooth, and it flies at a very decent height, pretty fast as well. If I want to make it faster, I could. But obviously, I mean, I don't want to make it too fast where I'm going to crash and everything. I want to make it kind of controllable. You can kind of see what all the thrusters are at. And if you do want to download this, you can. That's another big thing about this game now is you can download people's creations. So I'm going to try to do it now without even using my exterior cameras. So we need... Can I see the bomb doors open? No, I can't. I love how you can see like the green light though. Like, okay, it's on. Okay, so our button's over here. So this one takes us there. 6 will take us a little bit forward. You can kind of see the back end rising a little bit there. Let's go forward a little bit. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Now we're taking off. Ah, very, very smooth. Can't really see much from this cockpit, but you know, it's good enough, I think. Let's hit 5. There we go. Back end is finally starting to come forward. It's very, like, disorienting, like, being in this cockpit. I wish it was maybe a little bit higher. And there we go. And now we're set and ready to go. Let's put up our wheels. We're good there. And we're going to fly back to our airport, which is somewhere over here. Just make sure we don't hit any trees. Oh my goodness. We're actually flying really close to that tree right there. I couldn't get to those 2 blocks because of the damn seat. And I didn't want to remove the seat because then it gets rid of all your connections. So I couldn't do that, which kind of sucks, but you know, there's not really much I can really do about it. Let's try to bring it back a little bit. Nope, that's not working either. Okay. So really there's no way to get it back to being steady, which is... Oh, we forgot to turn these on. How dare we? And there is our airport. There she is. And let's bring the wheels up. You can kind of see it turning. See, it doesn't really turn very well. Yeah. Well, good enough. And... Did we land it? Wait. We landed it. Perfect. And turn these babies off. Yeah, I mean, I think overall it's a very realistic looking plane. Again, there could be more things that look, you know, that could look better. But I really wanted these things to kind of just, you know, look very decent at the same time. One of the things I was trying to make sure I could accomplish was trying to make it look like it actually could go down a runway and then using its jets take off, which we can try. So, we'll face it this way. We're actually going to try that, kind of going down the runway and then using the jets to take off, kind of like what you get in a real plane. So, to get in the plane, all you do is you come over here to this gap, and then they're on both sides. Hit E, and we're going to back it up this time. So, what we're going to do is 9 will take us going, and 4 will take us off. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go. And this way you can actually get some more speed a lot quicker, which is another great thing to have. Turn those off. Can't tell if I... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not very good. Okay, now we're getting some lift. Now we're getting some lift. We need some more weight on the back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now you can see the underside, though. It looks very, very... Oh. Aha! We're ninjas. What are the chances of that happening in real life? Well, what happened to our plane? Well, good and some bad news. Bad news is our plane is in the tree. So I do have another design for this plane as well. So this one's a bomber. I do have one that is not a bomber either. It's kind of just more of an in-between. I just have to find it now. Where do you get my parts? Wait, here they are. Is this one? I think this one is the original plane. So what we can do is drop this. We're going to turn it. So this one is, it's not as easy to fly. I think the new one is more fine-tuned. Uh-oh. That was an accident. Hold on. Let's build this baby again. I did not want that to happen. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, get rid of that. Grab it again. Okay, we want to face it this way. So the reason there are two back wheels, usually there's only one in an actual plane itself. But as you can tell, this one is not a bomber. You can actually see that it's open here. I think that's when I originally was going to make it a bomber, but then I saved this one just in case. You can see all the red on this one as well. Come on, jump. Also, I got to remember the controls. This one looks a little bit different, as you can tell. More mid-engine, not 2 on the sides. So I think it's kind of the same controls, though. So 4 takes us here. And then here we go. So again, kind of the same thing. Now, the one good thing about the rotor in the front is that if you look, it kind of turns us, which could be a great way to turn. I just gotta remember how to turn this thing now. Or get this thing to go forward. What am I doing to do that? I'm using the wheels for that. Yeah, see, again, this one doesn't really fly as well. The other one flies a lot better. This one flies decent when it's finally up in the air, but getting it up into the air can take quite some time. As you can tell, the back end's starting to come forward. Once it comes forward enough, then you can get enough momentum to keep going. Well, guys, that's really it for these planes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this plane. Again, if you want to download it, you can. It will be downloaded in the description, and you can download it through the Steam Workshop. So bye-bye, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated, as always. And let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this plane. So bye-bye. Also, if there's anything else that you want me to build, let me know in the comments as well, and I will let you guys know in other videos if I took your idea. So bye-bye.